David Hernandez, candidate for LA mayor, is back with us. We didn't plan for you to come on.
Perfect time.
Right after the mayor.
There's the guy you'd like to defeat.
Couple of things, though, while you are here, and we have some questions for you if they ever bring them in, but I have 1,000 anyway. One is, I hear this, and I also think about B. The plan, the solar, it's a huge deal in the city of Los Angeles and could have an impact in other cities around the country.
Oh, absolutely.
To make solar here, and a lot of people say, we need solar, it's green, we need to do that. You're not for it.
Well, I'm for solar. I mean, because solar is already here. At LA Mission College in Sylmar, we already have solar panels installed. LAUSD is already installing solar panels. The DWP already had in place a program for solar. But the challenge with Proposition B really goes back to things like tripling your trash fees. Do you really want to give the mayor and the city council the same ability and power that they had to triple your trash fees? Because that's what's contained in the fine print of Proposition B. Proposition B has to do with charter change. Remember, LA is a chartered city. The voters have to vote on whether or not to change the charter. Well, what Proposition B does is you are voting to give the mayor and the city council the ability, that power. I'm sorry, we can move forward with solar without giving them that power.
You said to me before that you thought being mayor was easy. How does that compute?
Well, you have to listen. I mean, we hear a lot of talking, and we hear a lot of pontificating, but it's important to listen. That's why, with the mayor not participating in the numerous forums that are going on throughout Los Angeles, it's not so much what he has to say, but I believe it's important for whoever is ever in office to hear what your constituents have to say, because many of those things are germane throughout the city of Los Angeles.
All right, we got some questions here. Let's get to a couple of them. What happened to the lottery being able to support and improve our education system? I brought this one up earlier with Mr. Middleman. Has it been improved? Has it worked?
No, and you have to remember, and this happens a lot with programs within the city of Los Angeles. This isn't just something that's new. When the voters were shown those beautiful ads for more education and children come first and all this stuff, and that the lottery would generate an income stream. But what they weren't being told is that the money that was already going into the system was going to be diverted because now we were getting dedicated funds.
It was replacing that money rather than adding on to it.
So what wasn't extra?
Right.
All right. You mentioned there are many people out there, including myself, this is from a viewer, who don't know you. What are the significant differences between you and Mayor Villaraigosa, who certainly is the odds-on favorite to go back into office, to stay in office?
Well, I believe that, first of all, the residents of Los Angeles not only can handle the truth, but they have a right to the truth, even if it was to make me look bad. And whether it's crime stats, whether it's transportation, whatever it is, that we have a responsibility to fulfill our duty as elected officials.
So are you suggesting the mayor puts a happy face on everything?
I've just been watching your public safety commercials in the green room, and it's a great happy face. And I can understand some of that if it wasn't so detrimental to our public safety, is that a retired police officer told me, look, if we can't make the people safe, then it's our job to make them feel safe. And the difference between me and, I guess to your question, is I would rather make you safe than just make you feel safe. Okay. And I think that's really the difference. And whether it's solar energy, whether it's traffic, whether it's whatever the issue is, you have...
Let's get the real issue out there.
Right, because unless you're willing to identify.
And pardon me for interrupting, because I want to get to... This is from Rod, the hot button issue. How would you tackle the problem of illegal immigration?
Illegal immigration is illegal, first of all. Now, what you hear most of the time is, well, it's a federal issue. And especially now with the murder of Jamil Shaw, with the Cheryl Green, over and over and over and over, what you're focusing on some of the consequences of illegal immigration. Not all illegal. I mean, I get criticized for even using the word illegal rather than undocumented. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm sorry. Since I am so focused on the limited resources within Los Angeles and where they go, if you do not have any criteria for people qualifying, then you're going to run out of resources. You're not going to run out those that are needs.
So enforce our laws.
I've already written a charter amendment for the city of Los Angeles that would give the voters the opportunity to force elected officials to enforce the law.
We just have a couple of seconds. One, your website?
Dave4LA.com. Dave4LA.com. I answer all my own email. So if your question hasn't been answered, email it to me.
We'll be back. Thank you.